Is there at any point anything I said that's unreasonable? I'm not sure where the insecurities come in for you then. I don't think you're a bad person. I never said that. If you're a bad person, so am I. Oh, I am on Kick. Is it on the IRL category by chance? Thank you. Wunderbar. Yo, Dubsy. God damn, dude. Dubsy. I can't wait to see you up there, brother. What an angel you are. Happy Friday, my boy. My queen is on her throne. Or, well, this... Actually, both of my queens are on their throne, as you can tell. Say hi to Dubsy.
Hey, come on.
There's the other one. Mushki. Mushki, mushki, mushki. All right. So, Ellie, ¿cómo estás? Ellie, have you talked to RC3 about Sundays yet? Oh, Ellie, I don't know if you have any sort of ritual for this, but let's cross our fingers. The wonderful, amazing Caraxa might be the next one to take a crack at our editing job. So I'm not trying to get too excited. It sounds great again. So yeah, like I said, crossing our fingers here. Yeah, what's up, Minnie? Hello, how are you, my dear? How goes life on this beautiful? Well, I guess it's Friday still for you, right? How far ahead are you over there in South Africa again, Minnie? Raptor, my boy, let's go indeed. Happy Friday, my good friend. How are we feeling, Raptor? Any fun weekend plans, y'all? No, I'm not. No, overburning, but we do have to see him this weekend. Discord me. Yeah. No, I'm definitely down. Honestly, Ellie, I mean, you know my schedule, and I don't have an excuse outside of when we stream or our Sunday meeting. So if we can rope him into the Sunday meeting, that would be optimal. But yeah, no, I definitely agree. We need to strap down the time. Hopefully, if not, then it's okay too. I'll say in the end, we were meant to be where we're supposed to be. Yeah, dude, I love that, Dubsy. I always say that first part, but I love what you added there at the end. And if we're not there, then it's not the end. Oh man, I love that. I'm gonna steal that and give you credit, of course. Yeah, the key. Yeah, no, Ellie, I'm excited. The keychains, the figurines. I mean, he has a lot of ideas. I'm sure he's told you as well. Yeah, no, I'm excited. I mean, listen, we're 2 hours away, guys. 2 hours away, and YouTube is late with verifying watch hours. So we've already made it, but we're just waiting for the next chunk of watch hours to go through, and then we're going to be partnered on YouTube, at least the first level, and then we need another 1,000 watch hours for the next level. But that, and if RC3 can get the stuff up and rolling, I mean, you know, this it'll be definitely. Let's hold thumbs. What's that mean? Do you see? Yeah, Keystone is still Friday, 6 hours ahead. 6 hours ahead. Also, it's 9:30. Wow. Do you see your DM? No, Minis. What's the urgency level? I'm sorry, I've opened one DM, and that was from Caraxes, so I've yet to do my DM sifting. I'm sorry, Minnie. I know I'm shit at communication. Hey, no, hey Gary. You know what I always say, man, dude. No weekend, or I'm sorry, no plans are always my favorite kind of plans. You know what I mean? For the event, possible emergency move to Mexico, maybe putting it in for mental health leave of absence for. Oh my God! Wait, Ellie, what's happening? Have time for work on stream stuff. Well, yeah, Ellie. Unfortunately, I thought by now the way things were going at the beginning of the year that you'd already not have to worry about that job, but that will be the case. With the help of Minnie and hopefully a couple of key factors, key players, and our stick-to-itiveness, I think things are going to look a lot better at this time next year. I'll be ready to play with you next time you play Diablo. Oh, dude, Raptor, dude, I'm going to hold you to that, bro. I'm going to hold you to that, man. I'm going to get my character all sorted out. Maybe I'll be the one carrying you, boosting you through. Yo, Dustin, what's going on, brother? Dustin, how you doing, my man? Go for a credit or not? No, man, I give credit where credit's due. You know me, Dubsy. For me, not really urgent. For you, Indora, urgent. Oh. Oh, boy. All right, well, let me just walk to my computer. Thank you for letting me know. Let me, doing good, man. How about you? I'm hanging in there, Dustin. I'm hanging in there, man. Man, I'm just, I've been stuck in this phase of life where it's bend over, grab your ankles, and let life do its thing. You know, let it gate me. But it is what it is. I always have to remind myself that I'm still on this mountain. And at the top of said mountain are my dreams and goals, and I'm grateful to be able to be on this journey. You know what I mean? I never thought it was going to be easy. Never thought it. I always knew it was going to be very difficult. I just didn't know there would be these fluctuations. So like late last year, particularly like the beginning of this year, I thought it was it. You know, I thought like the way we were moving. You know, my idea of like the more steam we pick up on one app, it will translate at least somewhat to another. And there's a lot of shit I learned, you know, and that's part of it. You know, you learn, you realize what mistakes you made. You know, we realized we put a couple eggs in the wrong basket, and also, you know, too many eggs in another, not enough in another. You know what I mean? So. All learning process, and I'm blessed to be able to be on this journey. So I got to remind myself that, even though it's been a treacherous one. Wait. So Ellie, what's going on? Are you? Oh wait, no. Also unpack. No, I read that. Damn, what, Florida's chasing you out again? Is it go to your pro? Touch it. Okay, wait a second here. Oh, you got a, God, Minnie, you do, Minnie, mwah, God, you're just so great. Thank you. You even provided a fucking video. Step by step with the video. Did you even talk in it? Oh no. Just want to make sure. Okay, 3 dots. Pounds. Oh no shit, dude. Oh my god, yo, we got $170 on TikTok. Oh my god, I'm taking that out right now. Damn, yeah, no, that is urgent. So that's all the money we're gonna fucking have until like the 15th or whenever we get paid. Thank you, Minnie. 1 second, I gotta figure this out. Hate when I'm right about these things. Wait, what do you? Wait, Ted Cruz said a few days ago we need to stop attacking PDF files. Government is shut down still, and we need to stop attacking. First of all, we need to stop attacking pedophiles. Who's Ted Cruz? And what is his significance? I'm doing a build never done, but always wanted to a minionless. Oh, bro, minionless necromancer. Dustin, what about you, brother? How you doing, Dustin? I really appreciate you tuning on in, man. I hope you and the fam are doing well, bro. Damn, dude, a barb and a minionless necromancer. That sounds like a hot duo, bro. Hey, brain chemistry might be fucked, but you can use public bathrooms without getting arrested. Oh. Wow. 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 Wow, wow, wow. Yeah, relax. I'm clicking the balance. No, I'm on a... Wait a second. Let me see if I can... Because I'm... Now I'm on the desktop. Wait. Now I have to look at your video again. Okay. He's a senator of Texas. He's another right wing. Oh, okay. Oh, no wonder I don't know who he is. Ted Cruz. So what is Ted Cruz a pedophile? Is that what I'm hearing? Well, I mean, we don't. Are you kidding me? Wait, hold on. Wait. You're telling me a leader in this country in the political scene has made a statement saying we need to stop attacking pedophiles? Bro, first of all, we gotta turn the heat up on these pedophiles. Do you guys know Jared from Subway? I don't know if the Netflix special is still out there, but if it is, if you have a weak stomach, don't watch it. It's horrifying. It's more nightmarish than any fucking movie you've ever seen. But one thing you'll learn, the most scary thing about it all, is after all of those horrendous acts he's done, and countless more that we never caught him in, he got 15 years. 15 years for ruining countless lives across the globe and to include their families. Like, dude, he should have gotten fucking executed. He should have gotten his balls ripped out and then fucking out-raped the rest of his life or something, man. Absolute fucking demons. It's tough. I'm squishy, but it's fun so far. Bro, I'll be your tank, brother. I'll be your tank, brother Gary. He said we need to stand together on bipartisanship and say that verbatim is crazy. Trump and Epstein list and supporters are doing, well, hamburger menu? Oh, yeah, the 3 dots, right? What's bipartisanship mean? I feel like I've heard that word before. Handsome, how we feeling, brother? He's actually said those words. Yes, I've seen that document. It was absolutely horrid, disgusting. Yeah, enraging is a great word for that, Ellie. Yeah. Oh my God, what a fucking piece of fucking. Oh my God. Ah, man, the whole country, the whole world was fucking was wrong about him. You know what I mean? Like they really thought he was this fucking hero parading around when uh, all along he was using that image to get closer. Oh my God, I can't even think about it. Let's change the topic. I'm absolutely enraged and filled with hate towards him. Um, um, 15 years, dude. I mean, dude, 15 fucking years. All the while, someone in the hood is getting locked up for like 25 years for pushing coke because they can't fit into society elsewhere. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying that's right either, but like, dude, the justice system really is fucked. I don't, fuck, man. Get the app? No, I have the app. View profile? Maybe this is it? Oh, I think this might be it. Of course, the layout is completely different on the computer. Pretty much cooperating together between both parties. Oh, I like the sound of that. Wait, what's wrong with that, Dubsy? We need to stand together on bipartisanship and say that verbatim. Oh, like both sides should say, like both sides should agree. Oh, let's take it easy on pedophiles, dude. And more time for victimless crimes, it seems. Yo, GCG, thank you for chiming in. Do I know you by a different? I've seen you before, but I can't remember if we know you by a different username. But yeah, no, that's the thing. Is like the punishment very often, maybe even more often than not, doesn't fit the crime, which is a fucking shame, especially in the case of a worldwide fucking predator. This guy was going to Thailand and fucking, you know what? I'm not going to start. It's really going to get my blood boiling. I don't know if there's anything I hate more than someone who takes advantage of kids, and sexually is the worst way you could do it. You might as well fucking kill him. You might as well just kill him. I mean, honestly. Man, dude, I'm struggling with this. I hate how technologically declined I am. All right, let's see. I mean, if I was on my phone, I mean, Mini has made it literally a layup for me. 3 dots, balance. I'm surprised I didn't find this on my own. And then, Mini, this is where I just suck at being a business owner, whatever the fuck. Oh, it's Raptor. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry about that. Yeah, Gary. What did you say though? Raptor, get more victims. Yeah, exactly. Well, thank God weed is starting to fucking relax. Like it's a shame that cops still fucking give a damn about it. But like, at the end of the day, like weed's starting to. They're starting to loosen their grip on weed. But man, I was, when I first started working as a police officer, they were still cracking down on it, and man, people were getting fucking like a decade for having weed on them. Like, granted, it was like a lot of fucking weed, but still, it's just fucking weed. Imagine getting locked away for a decade because you're pushing weed, a fucking plant. You know what I mean? Crazy. Sounds good on paper, but most of the time it's probably punished only when it's to raise their own pay, remove. Oh, of course. Oh, I know, Ellie. I have no doubt. I have no doubt. I mean, I think like their whole agenda is just fucking horrific, demonic. And in some states, they still getting arrested over cannabis. Yeah, that's exactly what I was talking about, Dubsy, indeed. Uh, uh, they're actually recriminalizing it. What? No way. Oh my God! Give it a rest. Why? What is their reasoning? Oh my God, man! I thought finally, like we'd finally gotten to the end of this, and okay, weed isn't the problem, you know, like. And that's the thing. Like I say this, like if you're gonna, if alcohol is gonna be as accepted as it is, I'm just completely and utterly shooketh and mind blown that we can't give marijuana the same grace. As a police officer, I've arrested countless DUIs, countless domestic violence offenders, and 9 times out of 10, well, DUIs pretty much 10 out of 10. Sometimes it's opioids, but pretty much 10 out of 10 times in both scenarios, they're drunk off their ass. You'll never fucking see someone chilling on the couch with their fucking significant other bloodied next to them and be like, I got a little too high, man. Sorry, dude. You know what I mean? Like, it's quite the opposite. People just want to sit down and just fucking relax. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know anyone who, like, smokes a bunch of weed and then decides to fucking, what kind of mischief should I get into? If that's the case, they were going to get into mischief regardless of whether they smoked or not. You know what I mean? Whereas alcohol is like, I'm kind of feeling all right, chill, maybe. And then you get drunk, like, oh, no, never mind. I want to get into a fight. Like, I've been there. It's like, if you're not in the right mindset and you get pissed drunk, like, you're going to fight someone or you're going to fuck the wrong person, you know, some stupid shit, you know? Yeah, that darn devil's lettuce. How dare they? PC is 10 to okay. Thank God, Minnie. I was gonna say, like, I'm trying my best here. I just I'm not finding it. It's like they gave more options, but they all they all go to the wrong place or to not the place you want to go. Freaking A. I haven't heard that last scene. It was moving in the right direction. Yeah, dude, I haven't heard that one either, man. I really hope to imprison as many people of color as possible for free slave labor due to the 14th Amendment, which is why so much money is poured in private prisons, all interconnected to enrich corp. Wow. What do you mean free slave labor? What they get like they get they get the inmates to work for them or something? Want to take a business center and then find okay. Business center. Let me see. I'm gonna go back to what? The fuck is business center? Oh my God. Yo, Duncan, what's going on, my big boy? What's up, brother? Datchery do, yo, Datch, how we feeling? Oh, we got some heavy hitters up in the cheesy. What's up, guys? Guys and gals and the like. When I did smoke, all I want to do is clean the house. Oh my God, all you want to do is clean the house. But yeah, that's my point, man. Booze will make you fight your best friends. Yep, been there, Raptor. Been there more than once. Just got back from the gym. How was the rest of yesterday's stream? It went well, Datch. I really liked that game. How was your D&D, Datch? That have yeah. Playing wait, what's MTG? It's going medical here. Nice, nice, nice. Your bird is telling all your secrets. What's up, Sybil? Long time no see. How you feeling? Yeah, I didn't know you spoke bird, Sybil. Damn it. Now you know everything. Unfortunate. How you doing, Sybil? I had to have adults only when I lived in Indiana, so dumb. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm subject to, unfortunately. Delta 8. I mean, fortunately for me, like honestly, the THCA, Delta 8, Delta 9, whatever, like I think my brain is too dumb to like figure out the difference. Cause like Aura will take, she thinks it's like discount weed, but like, you know, I'll smoke and I'll be just fine, you know? Editing tomorrow's video. How are you, dude? Big Reggie, I'm hanging in there, bro. Trying to line up a fun weekend. You know what I mean? What about you, Reg? Any weekend plans? Okay, yeah, Minnie, I think I'm gonna do that. But yeah, no, thank you. We could. I mean, I'm so glad that TikTok was A, holding on to the money, and B, or you know. That's interesting. I wonder, I didn't know we had made that much. That's kind of cool for like what I consider pretty much dead channel. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, dead, you know, that's some change that we could definitely use. Thank you again, Minnie. You're a fucking godsend, that's for sure. Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy, Dubsy. No, I agree, dude. D&D show was the best thing ever. It'll be most Thursdays. Oh wait, is it a new thing, Datch? I've been well. How are you? Yep, I'm Fluent Bird. I'm hanging in there, Sybil. Thank you for tuning in from Facebook over there. You still running around the hospitals and whatnot? I hope you have any weekend plans, Sybil. Does anyone have some weekend plans? Oh shit, Obi has a face cam? Nice. Show my man some love. Hey guys, those of you who have a Kick account, it would mean a lot to me if you guys go tab up my man Obi-Wan. You know me. He's a good dude, man. He's a good dude for sure. It's not what you think. Wait, what? Delta 8 took about 1.5 hours to kick in while me... Oh, edibles? Okay, that makes sense. I get the disposable vapes that end up tasting like fucking cancer, but I don't know. I just, something about smoking, but man, I've had good luck with the Delta 8 edibles too. Like I said, I mean, everyone's different, but my brain just, I don't know. Like I said, it's stupid to notice the difference. Matter of fact, I wouldn't mind doing like a little experiment of like smoking one. Obviously, I'd have to smoke the other in a different session, but like somehow like try to guess which is which, you know? Feel that man's fucking rough out here, and now just chilling, bro. It is rough out here, bro. Big Reggie, yo, Duncan, the life of a streamer and content creator. That's what I said. Like, I realized, this is the thing for anyone who gives a shit. I realized a little bit down the road, I realized something. My goals, what I'm trying to establish isn't to be a streamer, it's to be a celebrity. And that's what it is. Like, I mean, with how successful our channel is, like I can assume that like 99+% of streamers, they live a very modest lifestyle. Extremely modest. Streamers are broke. Streamers are poor. You know what I mean? Like, to be able to stream whatever you want, whenever you want, just, you know, be financially comfortable, yada, yada, yada. I mean, you got to look at the top, like, 0.05 plus, or, you know, percent of streamers. And again, those are household names. Those are more than streamers. Those are just flat out celebrities. And, you know, obviously, The second you enter that sort of fame, celebrity status, I mean, you show your fucking, you can sell your farts. You know what I mean? That's why I said click on. Oh, it's not what you think. Wait, what do you mean it's not what you think, Minnie? Are you saying I actually have less in there? So slavery abolished in this country except for 13, 14 million information that allows labor for zero wages if someone is incarcerated. It was left as a loophole. Is that a loophole? Because I mean, if you're incarcerated, I mean, your freedom is forfeit, is it not? I mean, and that's not to say that there are plenty of people in jail that are wrongfully incarcerated. Unfortunately, that is unfortunately a thing. Going on for many years, but they take long breaks between campaigns. Got to 30K live viewers on Twitch. Oh my God, 30K. Wow, that's huge. And they were in the D&D category? Yo, hey, we might have to do D&D on Thursdays and just make sure we stream longer than them. Maybe they'll end up raiding us. Damn, if they do raid. Trying to get a job right now because I have bills and no income and really trying to push these YouTube videos. Yeah, I feel that, bro. I feel that, man. Dude, you and me both. I have negative money, believe it or not. I am in the red, comfortably in the red. So yeah, I'm waiting for that monthly paycheck. That's the other thing. If you guys choose to put all your eggs in the fucking Twitch basket, I mean, good luck. Good luck. Have fun getting paid once a month. And man, I hope you're making like a lot of fucking money because, yeah. Otherwise, it's just a different lifestyle, man. Not what you have envisioned, I'm sure. Hello, good sir, David. Well, you're gonna have to remind me again. Oh no, did Obi go offline? Damn, it looks like he did. No. So wait, no, I read that. Read that. David, I feel like I've done this before. I know this, David, don't I? But I feel like I know you. I know you by a different username. Yo, Raptor, it might have been before your time, brother. Dude, we did a D&D stream. Earth Smasher was the dungeon master. I played a barbarian, of course. And yeah, I was a little wild. I guess you can't really do whatever you want because like I could sense some a little bit of, I don't know if hostility, but I was an extremely aggressive barbarian. And I pretty much attacked on sight because like that's who I am. Like in any game, I just fucking I go screaming into the abyss, swinging my axe. You know what I mean? But I mean, I would do it again. I think the software, the website we used, it was kind of like that's something I wish I knew more about going in. Twinsies Mang super negative. Oh yeah, Big Reggie. I have to admit, like when it comes to myself and my current situation, or you know my situation in general, I'm a glass half empty kind of guy, unfortunately, which sucks because if it's the other way around, like I'm always half glass full for other people. You know, I can always see silver lining for other people, but it's hard. It's a lot more difficult for me. Yo, Step Bro, dude, how you been? Merrick's Dragon, how you been, homie? Yep, D&D carry, they will go to like 11 PSC and also don't rate them for, aw. Yeah, no, I know it is, Datch. I know it is. Again, anytime we've checked out D&D, I mean, it typically doesn't do very well. It would just be for fun, really. And Man, it's always a shame. It's always a shame that I hope I never lose that. I hope I never lose the ability to see how much it means to like hand over viewers to small streamers. Like, because I think it's such a shame people like, you know, that company or, I mean, any streamer with like thousands of viewers, they don't bother. They just shut it down and whatever. Bro, you could change someone's whole week, month, hey, maybe even life if you just fucking raid someone who's been grinding it out with a couple of viewers and boom, they get thousands of viewers. Like, that's always been part of my dream is like, man, it'd be cool to eventually get thousands of viewers and just start hitting these small channels and watch them like be like, what the fuck? Like, you know what I mean? Sounds like fun. Sounds like a good thing to do, you know? Yeah, Raptor. It was a fun night, I think. Joy is doing good. It's warm today. Very nice. How are you and hubby? How's your situation going, Merritt? A glass of Sunny D. I wish. There's probably a reason for that. Think about how many people we raid. Those do. I mean, I don't care though. Like, I mean, at that, like, yeah. So right now we are strategically raiding. Like, if a streamer gets a raid, we are hoping that they appreciate it and they reciprocate. We hope that we solidify relationships and it's a way that we give back and stuff. But I mean, at that point, if we're talking about 30,000 viewers, like, I mean, I'm not talking about like, oh man, like what, this dude didn't even come back to my channel. Like, I mean, at that point, it's really just about like unconditionally showing support. At least that's what I envision. But Aura's right. Aura's right. I mean, there's so many things. There are so many things that we do for other streamers that it's just lost. It's just completely lost. You know, like they don't understand we're there for like reciprocation. They don't you know, there's something, the dots aren't connected in their head that, oh man, this person is giving you support in the hopes that you give it back, and they will maintain that relationship for as long as you allow them to, you know what I mean? That is, yeah, it's a common issue. You know, it's a lot of people receive without feeling the need to reciprocate, and yeah, it makes the job just that much more difficult. It is what it is. This is the man. I mean, we could be in Gaza. You know, is Gaza Africa? I mean, dude, you know what? It could be worse, but like, I hate that excuse because like everything is relative. Like us eating a fucking McChicken is kind of like, you know, like, yeah, maybe if you're drunk and starving, it's great. But like all things considered, it's like more days than not, we're sitting there thinking like, oh, you know, I'm going to eat something today. Right. But there are people around the globe that like don't know if they're going to be able to eat, and when they do, like if they do stumble across a McChicken, they get fucking elated and pumped and stuff like that. So everything's relative. That's why, you know, it's like, oh man, why did Chester Bennington like decide to fucking end it all? Like he was fucking filthy rich and a goat in his own field. It's all relative. It's all, you know, it all comes down to our perception of things. You know, so I see what you're saying, Big Reggie, but I hate that excuse because it invalidates what we're feeling. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, what? I'm not allowed to be in pain because my expectations are a lot different. Like I've, you know, we've built expectations for our own life because of our experiences. Same goes for other people. You know what I mean? In various countries, like, and you know, to be honest, that is one of my most extravagant goals, if that's the right word for it. I want to eventually make a difference in those kind of areas. I don't know how, but what I do know is a lot of money and a lot of clout can move mountains. So I got to obtain those two things, and those two things in conjunction, I think you can change the world. You know what I mean? So yeah, no, I feel you. So instead of like talking about, like, oh man, you know, like could be worse. It's like, well, it could be, and those people you're talking about, let's do something about it. Because yeah, there's nightmare situations across seas, and shit, you don't even have to go across seas. You get right next door in Philly. There's countless families that are living in turmoil because the world just fucking blows. Is what it is. But those of us who are no longer safe here have to dip out. Damn. Been crying on the internet for the Sumud Flotilla. What is Sumud Flotilla? No, Gaza and Palestine and the Middle East. Oh, oops. Yeah, I'm terrible at geography, as you can tell. Yo, what's up, yo? Crazy Clips, how you feeling? Yo, Jay, how's it going? Jay, how we feeling today? Thank you for tuning in. Tyler, thank you for tuning in. Well, welcome on in, homies. I haven't been doing champ. Like Saul, I had a depression episode, but I'm working back into it. Thanks, people. Yo, I'm glad you're back, Tyler. Dude, I know what you're going through. Not exactly, of course. All of our paths are our own, and we'll never know what exactly what the next person is going through. But I do struggle with depression as well. I hope you have means to keep it under control. I know Wellbutrin has been working really well for me. Yeah, dude, I get it, man. When depression sinks in, dude, it's hard to fucking move a single muscle, man. I get it, dude. I don't agree with that necessarily. I'm just thankful and grateful I'm able to do what I'm doing. Privileged to worry about what I mean. It's not something. It's not subjective, Reggie. Like it's objective. Like we all all have a different perception of life. You know what I mean? Like that's what it is. You know, like if you're struggling, like you looking over at someone else's lawn and seeing that it's so much shittier is like, well, again, it's so much shittier, but like we have different expectations, we have different perceptions. Like there's not really anything to agree or disagree on. It is what it is. That's. I mean, it's just in essence validating your feelings. You know what I mean? Just because I'm in my situation and I'm pretty certain like I'm not going to starve or end up on the streets, doesn't mean I should look at someone else's and be like, oh, well, they have it so much worse. Like, what the fuck am I crying about? To me, at least for me, that's a damaging thought process. That doesn't work for me. And I don't know. To me, again, it's like, you know, I guess if you try to use it in a form of like gratitude of like, well, I'm glad I'm not in that situation. It's like, well, yeah. Like if you were who you are, like Duncan, let's remove you in your situation and switch it completely and entirely with a kid over in Gaza. It's like, well, yeah, like that kid is probably going to be in bliss in your situation. Be like, holy fuck, dude, this is awesome. And you're going to be like, oh, wow, okay, dude, I can't do this. You know what I mean? Like, it's all about perspective. I mean, it's all about expectation. You know what I mean? It really is. Thank you, man. It means the world. I've been obsessed with the new skate. Dude, it's nice to hear Clips. I'm glad you're feeling better, bro. Not my day, but we getting through it. Send vibes, legend. Jay, do we know you by a different username by chance? Samud Flotilla is 44 jotes? The heck is a jote, Minnie? From all over the world, 400 plus sail to Gaza, bring food and baby formula and medicine. Oh man, that sounds great. Am I reading that right? I'm guessing boats of unarmed humanitarians all over the world. Yes, no, that Minnie. I want to be a Samud Flotilla if that's what that is. The new skate game is such blast, and it's only in early access. It numbs you over time, which is bad in many ways, dude. Yeah, exactly. No, depression does, dude. Facts, man. I mean, it straight up paralyzes you. I mean, 2023 to 2024, man. It was, yeah. I mean, I was straight up trapped within four walls, man. I get it. They were intercepted by Israel and are now. Oh no! Oh fuck, man, dude, that's disgusting. Israel's calling them terrorists when they in quick knives over. Wow. Wow. That's so unfortunate. That's heartbreaking. But I mean, many honestly, in essence, I don't know how. My mind might be up in the sky, like just head in the clouds, like fucking oblivious to shit. We're gonna learn, or I hope to learn, whether it's even a possibility or not. But I would love to lead the charge on something like that. You know what I mean? I really would, because last thing I wanted to sound like I'm doing is discredit what Duncan was saying, because there are countless of lives that are all over the world that are struggling immensely, and all they really need is a little support, some supplies, food, maybe money, whatever the case may be, we can make a difference. I mean, obviously it's gonna it takes time, but I mean, changing one life at a time, it can be done. You know what I mean? Yeah, it sucks that like a fucking mission like that would be snuffed out by another faction. Like. Calling them terrorists? Are they calling them terrorists just because of the because of who they're delivering the supplies to? Well, Ellie, I'm sorry you're having such a tough time. Unfortunately, I know nothing of your plight. I can only imagine. Unfortunately, now Ellie, is Mexico like more lenient to the issues you stand for? That would be. I mean, that would be absolutely crazy to me. Nothing against Mexico by any means, but I've always had it in my mind that when it comes to most issues, that the U.S., regardless of who's in power, I mean, we've kind of progressed more than the rest of the world, but obviously that doesn't look like the case in some facets. She's pregnant. Teacher can advise her to where the abortion clinic is without me as her parents know. Oh, wow. Fascists call anyone terrorists that they want to look bad. The FBI is considering calling. Wait. I'm guessing you meant considering on calling trans people here as terrorists. I don't mean to laugh. It's just a chuckle of like, I mean, it's just ridiculous. Like, I don't get the agenda. Like, how is all the trans people I've met just want to fucking live their own lives and do their best to be comfortable in their own skin. I don't see an agenda other than acceptance when it comes from them, but this is why I stay away from the political scene. I'm gonna keep my thoughts my own. I'm not gonna fucking buy into any of that fucking bullshit rhetoric. Called terrorists because they were going to give Palestine. Yeah, that's what I feel. Man, it's so stupid. That's so fucking awful. I mean, it's an absolute mess over there. It's very, very unfortunate. Freedom of speech is being removed little by little. Woof. I'll get into this heavy with you, but only over a phone call. You know, now be fined, potentially thrown in jail, talk bad about Israel. Shit's crazy. Oh boy. Next gen history books gonna be crazy. Yeah, well, I'm not really ashamed to say this, but I don't really know anything. I don't really know anything about the issues over there other than they're at war. Because I mean, I refuse to take a stance politically. I really do. There's being a human being and having humanity within your heart and not. I mean, it's black and white. Now, I mean, you could probably present some sort of gray area that, like, you know, might disagree with that concept, but, you know, for the most part, every time there's, like, you know, if we talk about trans people, in my opinion, it's not, they're people, but in my opinion, there's nothing further to say than they're human beings just like us, trying to make the best of this world possible. And all they're asking, from what I understand, all they're asking is to be considered something that they feel, which I think is a reasonable request. Like what is the fucking big deal? Like, I've heard the fucking, you know, the comments from every which side, but I don't know. That's my stance, and, you know, I'm not going to budge from it. But yeah, I feel you, Tyler, big time. I don't like talking about all this in depth. There's hundreds of years history to learn, so much we don't know, but I understand. Yeah. Well, so yeah, that's the other thing. So I'm with you, both Tyler and Duncan, 100%. I don't like talking about it either, but there is. I also don't like in certain scenarios, the ignorance is bliss approach. You know, I think there are certain things we have to bring to light, and there are certain stances we have to take. You know, my protest in politics. I don't consider it, you know, it being ignorant. I just, like, you know, I think that the media and politics in general are can constantly push an agenda that just doesn't have anything to do with the truth. Anyways, yeah, you know what? But, you know, this is kind of the reason for the IRL streams. You know, I wanted the IRL streams to be a little bit more relaxed and you know, I'm not so afraid of, like, deeper issues like this. You know, it is what it is. You know, I'm not gonna do a deep dive into politics or fucking religion or anything like that. But you know, play scene right now is dangerous. The world, devilish ways, indeed, Tyler. Yo, anti-flag this machine, a good song. Oh yes, dude, anti-flag, dude. That is. Wait, is that the song I'm thinking of? I know one. I think Anti-Flag, if I'm not mistaken, had a song on Madden. Smokey, how you doing, bro? Thank you for tuning in, Smoke, as always, man. Oh, This Is the End. It was This Is the End, not. I'll have to listen to This Machine. But yeah, Anti-Flag, This Is the End. I can't remember which Madden it was on, but what's wrong is wrong. God would have never wished death on any race, gender, for those. Yeah. Well, I mean, that's the thing. So, Tyler, I consider myself a Christian, and that's like that's the foundation of Christianity. That's you know, that is really the essence of what I believe Christianity to be. Is, I mean, the second you identify someone as a human being, you have to do your best to accept them. You know what I mean? No matter what they do, we have to, you know, love our fellow man. And, you know, in today's day and age, it's fucking hard to do, man. It's fucking hard to do. You know, like, well, I'm supposed to like Jared from Subway, accept him for him being a flawed human being? Okay, in that regard, I'm not as strong as Jesus, that's for damn sure. Like, fuck that guy. I hope he fucking burns in hell. We're all human beings at the end of the day. It sucks. We always get conflict with one another. Yep, Datch, I'm wholeheartedly convinced that world peace is just not possible. World peace has to do with the extinction of man. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Mexico is much more progressive than the USA these days. They recently had 5 years placed abortion rights protection into law. Wow, good for them. And yeah, if I'm not mistaken, they beat us to their first woman president, right? I think. Yo, thank you for coming over from FB, Brother Smokey. Who do you call an angry carrot? Oh, Baba Yaga, let me hear this. What do you call an angry carrot? Oh, a steamed veggie. Nice. Thank you for the joke there, Baba Yaga. I hope you had a tremendous week, bro. That's all I'm saying. I digress. Everyone has their own opinions on specific topic. Yet, and I try and avoid, but I was just letting you know more or less what was going on. Yeah, thank you, Minnie. But I'm glad you brought that up, Minnie, because honestly, it gave me hope of doing something similar. I don't know if it's like, maybe it's too lofty of a dream. Maybe it sounds corny, but I want to do just that. I really do. I want to visit the deep, dark corners of the world and see what my influence can do to change it. I really do, man. We'll see, you know. While the little effort takes to acknowledge someone for the person they are, people don't realize them being selfish until way later. Yeah, man, dude, for sure, Smokey. It's really unfortunate. Tumultuous world we live in. Ooh. Fun fact: our president. Now, Tyler. No, T-Man claims Christianity is the way, but I found out he switched 2 years ago to the. Who's T-Man, Tyler? Is that you? Are you talking about you in the first or third person? Man in general is good, but some people just mega suck ass. Yeah, I agree with that too, Dash. Where's the Nunu? I'll show you the gang now. Also beat us to first one president. Yeah, I stand corrected. Wow, I'm proud of Mexico, to be honest. I didn't know all that stuff. I mean, wow. I mean, good for them. I think obviously there's a way to progress incorrectly. You know what I mean? If you will. But in these issues of of accepting people of various lifestyles, good for Mexico. What kind of bird is it? Oh, Dax, you haven't met Joy? Oh, wait. You're saying Trump's now a Jew? I mean, this has no weight on me. I just didn't know. I don't give a fuck. Jew, Christian, whatever. Right, Nunu? Oh, she gets the heart too? Come here, Nick. I just saw the heart on her. Where'd it go, cutie? Where'd it go, Nunu? Oh, you're looking so pretty today. Get this camera out of my face. I cannot. You're all I can think of. You're my soda pop. You're my little sody pop. Oh, thank you for the wink, kitty. Good girl. Oh, yes. That's the bestest kitty. Good Nunu. Hey, boy. To answer your question, Datch, Joy is a cockatiel. Isn't that right, buddy? You hungry? You want Chippy? You want Chippy? Come here. Chippy, Chippy. Come on. Come on, boyo. I like your hair today, buddy. It looks great. You woke up like that, didn't you? I woke up like this. He's a good boy. He's a baby. He's still a little shy. Oh, Datch, Aura had the same reaction. It's actually a homie or a homie, a brother, a broski. Joy, I got from it was in honor of my best friend who passed, Ignatius Joy Gomez. His spirit lives on with me as a little birdie. Ignatius Joy Gomez. And I thought Joy is just with what our brand represents and what I want us as a community to represent to the rest of the world. I thought Joy was a very fitting name. Oh, yo, Lord Pyro, how we feeling, bro? What's up, Lord Pyro? The Nakba is what that 1948 event is called. Wait, what event? Or are you talking to someone else, Ellie? Grandpa and Grandma, Mexican citizens. I'm going to try and apply for dual citizenship there. Damn, Ellie. Ellie, actually, just with like where the country's at and just how expensive it is here, Steph and I are like, if the money situation doesn't start to really trend in the right direction, we are really actually considering moving out. I mean, we keep on saying Thailand, but like somewhere where like the dollar is going to go a lot further because it's brutal here. There's no reason other than my mom to stick around. I haven't fell in love with any, like I don't call any city or place home for me. I've been a vagabond my whole life, you know, my parents moving and then splitting up and mom having to move around and then, you know, going to 2 different colleges and then my adulthood, I've moved around so much. I mean, I feel like I wouldn't have a problem going overseas somewhere. Rip Iggy, thank you, Minnie. Thank you very much. Nothing feel great. Going to get fried chicken from the entire from the entire? What's that mean, Lord Pyro? Me, I'm Mrs. Pyro. Yo, what's up, Mrs. Pyro? The power couple have blessed us with their presence. How are you two doing today? Any weekend plans with the kiddos? Or, my apologies, any weekend plans with the cum trophies? Oh, you're gonna eat that seed, but not the chippy? Huh? Well, we'll see about that. We'll see about that, Joy. Up. Oh, you're gonna act scared of me now? Dude. You little bastard. Oh, there you go. Come on, bud. There you go. Come on.
It's too big. Cut it off.
No. He bites it off. Come here, buddy. Yep, see, he's thinking about it. He's thinking about it. Hey, come on. Or maybe over here? Maybe over here? You can get closer? Good boy. Good boy. See? He's Chippy. You love Chippy. From the Giant. Wait, Mrs. Pyro, are you talking about Giant, the grocery store? We were more expensive than your side? Oh, wait, you're saying Minnie, you're saying it's more expensive to live in South Africa than the US? That's awful. Waiting for the kiddies to complete school, and I'm going to be moving to China to carry in teaching. Oh, you're still desperate for mommy's approval. That's all that is, Minnie. You're chasing mommy. You just want to be loved by mommy. Oh no, you're good, Lord Pyro. Have you guys had fried chicken from Giant? How is that? I guess it'd be good, right? Grocery store. Great, I said Gannett instead of Giant. I'm done trying to. Lord Pyro, do yourself a favor, brother. Go back to bed. Pull the covers over you. Make sure the lights are out, and try again. Oh man, believe me, I've had a couple of those days this week. I mean, honestly, today kind of felt that way, to be honest. Isn't that yummy, boy? Yummy, yummy. Yeah, it's not bad. You just throw it in the oven to make crunchy again. Oh, very nice. Very nice. Well, enjoy your fried chickie. You guys got anything else planned for the weekend? Pyro, we still hitting up some Fortnite later, bro. Guys, make sure we're following that homie there, Lord Pyro 420, on all platforms. Dude's a homie for real, for real. Yummy. What? No, go ahead. Yummy, yummy. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Keeps looking at me like, oh, hey, what are you doing? I don't usually buy it, but it's easy. He said, yes, sir. Not really any plans? Oh, he said, okay, you're next to each other. You said, yes, and not any plans. Hey, listen, Easy's fucking amazing. I'm all about Easy. Money's been very tight in this household, so we've been subject to, it's always cheaper. Well, in my experience, it's always cheaper to make your own food. And man, it's not easy sometimes, especially like there's not a good time to have the energy to like cook a decent meal. I often, since Aura does so much around the house, I'm often the cook of the whole operation, and usually we'll cook after stream, which is just it's exhausting. Yo, what's up, Brady Boo Brittany? How are you doing? How are you and that there boy Havoc doing? You got any weekend plans, Britt? I was gonna do homemade chicken pot pie. Oh, homemade chicken pot pie. That sounds divine. Do you have your own recipe, or you go off like Google search? You're a good boy. You're a good boy, Joy. Oh, it's a big piece. It's a big piece, brother. Oh. Someone flew out. Most definitely. Well, in some way, I mean, we currently have 60% of youth unemployed, as there are no jobs and those working are paid minimum wage, which is $320. Rent in a... Wait, what's $320? He works all weekend, so I'll be on my couch binging TV. What are you going to be watching, Britt? Is Havoc, does he work night shifts? I know he's a nurse, if I'm not mistaken. Or is he, does he work normal hours? Normal, for a lack of a better word. Mine is PA Dutch. I make it from scratch and the way my grandma used to. Mrs. Pyro, do you even make the crust? Rent in a house without utilities is $348. Oh my God, that's great. Wait, are you saying that's a lot? No way. There's no way you're saying rent in a house without utilities is $348. That would be stellar. I mean, honestly, Minnie, if that was our rent, we would be fucking good to go. He works night shifts over the weekend, and he works in effect. Well, I thought he was a nurse. What the fuck? Whoops. Wait, what is it? What does he do? What, is he like on an assembly line or something? Well, you keep on dropping it, buddy. Are you even hungry? Oops, now I dropped it. Well, I hope you enjoyed your snack, buddy. Love you, Joy. One day, mark my words, we're going to get you out of that cage and we'll show you off to the whole world. What do you think about that? Huh? Well, handsome boy. We don't do the crust. We do the noodles, water, and flour and seasoning. Wait, is it more like a soup then? You don't do the crust, noodles? Is it like chicken and dumplings almost? R6000. $1.17. Yeah, same here, Mrs. Pyro. Yeah, same here. Actually, coincidentally, that's about our rent. It's a little bit more. We're like $1,400 without utilities. Fucking awful. Couldn't even begin to explain what he does. Pass the phone to him. Oh, okay. Why did I think he was a nurse? Must have had him mixed up with someone. Yeah, oh yeah, he ate a lot of chips. He was but he was starting to just like break them off. And why do you like that flag so much? What's wrong with you, dude? Little spaz. Little weirdo you. Close prepared chicken dumplings. Okay, so you don't do chicken pot pie with the crust. That's interesting. Never heard that. Is it? Oh, I guess it's like a stew then. Midway's South Africa, $320 a flat rent without. So wait a second. Minnie, what does that wait, you're saying $348, 348 American dollars. That's what you're saying for 1 month's rent. Wait, minimum wage in South Africa is $320. Oh, wait, $320 a month? And the rent is more than that. Is that what you're saying? I run a 3-story machine that makes a 3-story machine. Wow, 4,000, 7,000 pounds of plastic an hour. This plastic is sent to manufacturers to be melted down for their products. Oh, wow. Damn. That's, how long have you been doing that? That is a very unique job. Dude. Why you gotta be such a weirdo, man? Window liquor. I know nothing about owning birds. Do you own him for a certain time, then start letting him out? No, so Datch, this is the first bird I've ever owned. Co-owned, I should say. Aura has a was it a macaw? Steph? Steph. What's Fabio, a macaw?
Blue and gold.
A blue and gold macaw, which is like a mega juiced up version of this pretty much, but much more colorful. Yeah, so his name is Fabio, and he's like, he wanders about. He's not very shy, but Joy here is yet a baby. So we got him not too long ago, and I think he was like very, very new to this world. So he's still very, very shy and skittish. So, but that's the idea, Datch. Eventually, whenever he's a lot more comfortable with myself, Aura, and the new, hopefully he'll be more at home outside of his cage. But right now, I mean, I'll show you what happens whenever you got to be real slow. But even then, I'm gonna open up this cage a little bit. I mean, my hand's not even in there, and he's like, nope, 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 nope. So yeah, that is the plan, Datch. I plan to have him on stream. You know, that's the plan, and that's why I tell you guys, don't tell the evening stream. They don't get the IRL sauce. You know what I mean? If you look in your car and see plastic, I touched it before the car. Oh wow. Very nice, very nice, and a critical cog in the machine that is the health and wealth of America. Plastic, very, very important resource. If you look at, I read that. I'll send you a picture tomorrow. I would love a picture, Pyro, Mrs. Pyro. 1,400 in South Africa is 24,000 rand. And you're saying, Minnie, you're saying that that rent is $348 US or 24,000 or 348 rand. I mean, either way, here's the thing. Wait a second. This might be a really, really dumb question, but what kind of currency do you earn from these apps like Twitch? Like if you switch locations, they can find out on their own, or can you just say you live in the U.S.? And either way, do you like, what is your rate then? Like what? This is a factor I've thought of a couple of times. Like if I were to move to Thailand and make what I make now, it wouldn't be so bad. You know what I mean? But then again, if like I move to Thailand and everything is related or, relatable, there's another bird. No, well, so Datch, Fabio the macaw is a handful. And I haven't lived with him or gotten, he hasn't gotten comfortable to me, but yeah, he unfortunately is still with Steph's or Aura's mom, so he's not in this household, and it'd be nice, but he's a lot different. That dude is loud, and I think I don't know. I feel like he'd slit my throat in the middle of the night. Not really, but he's definitely a different type of pet, that's for sure. So like 3 times your rent. You earn dollars? Wait a second. That's what I'm saying though. Minnie, that's what I'm saying. Like let's say I moved, like you said, oh, there's actually an apartment open up real close to us, like and I can hold it for you or whatever. And it's $348 US dollars a month. I mean, financial issues pretty much resolved. I mean, as it stands, like The problem right now is like we barely make more than, you know, what our rent costs. And then so like if any like unaccounted charges appear from, you know, left field, we're just fucked, because like we, you know, from there it's like, okay, we got cell phone bills, internet, fucking groceries. I mean, all the regular routine bills that anyone has, gas, insurance, which I can't afford, you know, like, which that's a whole nother issue. Fuck, man. I've been lucky so far, but yeah. Yeah, Cali got ridiculously expensive. Very bright colored. He's squawks so. Yeah, exactly, Mrs. Pyro. That dude's got some lungs on him. If we're to get 1,000 from Twitch a month, I would earn more than Mickey. Wow. Okay, that's what I'm saying, Minnie. I'm comfortable saying we make more than that a month. Easily more. Like, and that's not a flex, because like that doesn't even cover our rent, you know? Well, Seabass, that's unfortunate. The feeling is not mutual, because I need you. It's a need thing, brother. Get in my mouth. Hope you're doing well, Diesel. Hope life is treating you fairly, homie. I like to just make more than $50 a month from Twitch. Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, it's, yeah, Mrs. Pyro, I know I spoke to you on personal level about, you know, streaming. It's so very not easy. it's you know, I don't want to discourage anyone. That's the last thing I ever want to do. But yeah, it's the definition of unstable. You know what I mean? Like you simply can't predict what you're going to make. And if you don't successfully incentivize your community to subscribe, you're not going to make anything. I mean, you don't get nearly enough for ad revenue. You don't get anything from the app itself. You're reliant on your viewers, on your viewers' generosity, and that's the difficult part right there. You know what I mean? You have to somehow find a way to. Or just be lucky, you know, like I always say, like, yeah, it is possible. I mean, a streamer of any caliber, like if you're streaming to 2 or 3 people and the fourth one happens to be someone who just for whatever reason really likes your shit, and they happen to have deep ass pockets, you might be good to go, as long as they stick around. But that's the other thing. Any whale that we might have had, they come and go. Like right now, I don't know that we have an active community member right now that I would consider a whale. I mean, we're relying on scraps from other viewers that don't really have much to offer, you know, which is like, I don't blame anyone for it. I get it. I've been poor my whole life, you know, but that's the reality is, you know, I think the most common misconception is people looking at successful streamers and thinking they make a lot of money. Successful streamers are broke. Celebrities are millionaires. Those the streamers that make it to a household name status, I consider celebrities. And as you know, if you're a celebrity in any field, you know, it's you can like I said earlier, you can literally sell your farts. You know what I mean? The money comes from the ads. Well, yeah, once you have thousands of viewers, yeah, you'll make some ad revenue. Big streamers are ad revenue 5,000. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, and that's it, Mrs. Pyro. That's all I want anyone that I want to support to know, is just to understand that. You know, because I didn't understand that. I didn't understand that for a while. I didn't, you know, there was actually a couple of months, Mrs. Pyro, on our way to partnership, where we hit over $7,000 a month. I'm just being real with you guys. Like that's more than enough. Like, of course, like I think, you know, my goals and ambitions extend far beyond that, but like I'm not going to complain about that. You know, I never did. And I thought it was just going to continue to trend in that direction. I was like, oh, here we go, man. But the reality is we hit partner, the hype kind of dwindled. People saw the purple check mark and I think had it in their head. They're like, oh man, hundreds of viewers, partner, this guy's good to go. Couldn't be further from the truth. Since partnership, we've steadily gone down in revenue, but not in viewers. You know why that makes sense? Because of the common misconception of how much streamers make. You know, all of our other numbers continue to go in the right direction. Just last week, we had the most viewers we ever seen, concurrent viewers. You know what I mean? Like, those numbers go in those numbers go up while the revenue goes down. Tell me how that makes sense. It makes sense because people get the wrong idea. It's like, oh, hundreds of viewers, partnered streamer, active chat, clearly not botting. This is probably well into six figures, right? I mean, that's what I would have thought. You know what I mean? Listening to you and talking to you really come more into perspective. Good. That's the intent, Mrs. Pyro. My intent isn't to discourage a single soul. In fact, it's the opposite. I want to motivate. I want to inspire. That's what I want to do. That is the core of my motivation. That being said, I also want people to be realistic. There are plenty of people that I see through this whole year. I've come across freaking thousands of streams, and there are a lot of people, and I mean a lot of people, that are putting extremely unfair expectations on their streaming journey. Extremely unfair. They're saying like, oh man, I want to make it. I want to make it for my family, and I want to be able to pay for my kids' college. I want to do, I want this, that, third. It's like, okay, I'm not saying it's impossible, but just know you're gonna have to reach like household name status. Can you make like $1,000 on the side? Sure. I mean, still that would take a lot of effort, but to make hundreds of thousands of dollars doing this, man, we're not anywhere close. We never have been. And if you guys have stuck around for a while and seen our channel, that should open your eyes a little bit. Have you looked into sponsorships and things? Yes, Brittany. So actually, that's exciting news we got the other day. Steph, what's the...
Starforge.
So are we sponsored or like just affiliated or whatever? Apparently sponsored by Starforge. We have yet to...
Sell computers and computers.
So, but we only have like a code thing. So it's
75K.
Yeah, it's one of those things that like, it's like an affiliate ship. You get a code, and if someone uses it, you get a fucking commission. But I mean that's not going to make much money at all. It's going to be chump change. It's what I mean. Brandon, what's going on, homie? Biggest waves in the building. Big wavy. What's going on, my brother? Thank you for tuning in. But yeah, Brittany, we are looking. We're looking for sponsorships and stuff, but I can already tell you from working in the fitness industry and my journey there, I can tell you that we're not big enough. We don't have enough influence to get a company on board that would just flat out pay us to represent them. Right now, probably most, if not every company would be interested in providing us like, that sort of affiliateship to where we have to do the hard work of like selling their product, and then hopefully the people that we sell it to use our code. But that's not believe me, I've done that before. It's not lucrative. Yeah, you have to be a salesman at that point, and I'm not going to take part of my time as a streamer to try to sell you guys something. I might present it and be like, hey guys, I'm sponsored by this stuff and it helps me out if you get the code, but and then boom, I'm moving on. And that's like me putting apparel out there. It's like, yeah, one in every like couple thousand viewers might buy a shirt, so like you might get an extra couple of dollars a week or month, but that's really not going to push the needle. I've only been comfortable in the last few years, but it took a lot of difficult trials. Yeah, indeed, Datch. Well, Detch, do you mind me asking how old you are? Aren't you? You're young. You're younger, if I'm not mistaken. Because I have yet to be comfortable, and I'm halfway to 35. So, yeah, it's been a lot of difficult years in trials. Believe me, a lot of broken dreams, a lot of fucking bad news, a lot of failures. Yeah, it's been a road. I'd love to be able to get Lord Pi at least more than where he is. Yeah, of course, Mrs. Pyro, of course. And honestly, I think that, you know, it's the good. I always say this: the good news is everything you see this channel to have been able to succeed in. It's almost none of it. I don't look at any of it and view it as good luck. I don't. I think it's been hard work, a lot of doing the right things consistently, a lot of doing the wrong things and learning from them and changing trajectory, a lot of finding help. You know, that's been one of my missions, is trying to find help like Minnie, like Wildwise, like Aura. And on top of that, I don't have responsibilities other than this. Since the beginning, I've just been 100% this. So the more you can put into it, the more you're going to get out. And, you know, really, honestly, like it's a lot of fucking hard work. Hard work and energy that I think a lot of people just don't have. You know, I think people don't really understand the concept of like, oh man, I'm gonna keep grinding. Yeah, you know, I work these 8+ hour shifts, and you know, I got to cook for the kids and do all this stuff, but at least I have an hour and a half before I have to go to bed where I can jump on and you know, grind out some Fortnite or something. That's not an effective method. You know what I mean? It's really you're not gonna budge. It really takes a lot of behind the scenes stuff, like networking while you're live, like posting on other platforms. And posting on other platforms, by the way, is something we have yet to find success in. We don't get viewers from other platforms. That is the plan eventually, but we are still trying to figure out crack the code of becoming relevant on other platforms and getting momentum there. So, yeah, anyways, you don't make big money streaming, you make it through deals and side incomes. Yeah, exactly, dude. Exactly, Mickey. Yeah, streaming itself, like, that's the thing, is like, you're going to make a lot of money as again, I would argue as a celebrity, or maybe a bigger streamer. Like, I guess you don't have to be a celebrity to, like, you know, have 1,000 concurrent viewers. At that point, you start to make some ad revenue. At that point, you have enough viewers to where the ratio of viewer that doesn't subscribe or donate versus viewer that does, you know, that fraction is going to be more in your favor the larger you grow, you know. So you do start to make more, but then obviously you get to that point, sponsorships start coming around and your merch starts becoming more relevant in part of the picture. So yeah, anyways, it's a full-fledged business. That's why I preach. I've been preaching the whole time, Mrs. Pyro. It's a full-fledged business. Straight the fuck up. It's a business to where, like, you have to think, like, wait, I shouldn't just be relevant on one app. I should be relevant in as many as possible. And the goal should be to essentially have a brand in the center of all of them. A brand in the center of all of them. You have to find that brand and identity first. And then all of your social media accounts should be a link to it. And you should be accessible through every last window and door that you could possibly open. Snapchat, Instagram, Reddit, all of them. As many as you can stomach. And the second you understand that concept, the second you understand, like, wait a second, hold on. I'm trying to open up a business with no money, with no marketing, no employees. You know, like I always use the pizza shop analogy. Would you open up a pizza shop if you didn't have the money, you didn't have the employees? It was just you're broke. Well, you can't even. You can't even buy the fucking plot. But let's say you had the plot of land and you can't open it. Well, if all you're going to do is turn the lights on and pray that people walk in, oh, great, you had someone walk in. Well, but where's the pizza? It's like, oh, I don't know, I just run the cash register. Well, like, who's gonna fucking make my pizza? It's like, oh, well, can you go back there and make it? It's like, I'm the customer. What the fuck? You see what I'm saying? Like you have to treat it like a full-fledged business. And the second you do, you're gonna see what kind of mountain you're looking at. At least that's the process that I've been through. Oh, you're 32. Oh, I thought you were younger, to be honest. Yes, Lord Pyro, the new is here. But yeah, I feel you, Datch. Oh, believe me, Datch, I totally understand that. Timing is different for everyone. I mean, I've known people that, you know, I mean, shit, look at all the superstar streamers now. It's like, you know, most of them are like, I mean, it's depressing to think about, but I think Mr. Beast is like 28. I don't even think he's 30 yet. And that guy's been fucking massive for like a decade, maybe even more. So yeah, everyone's timing is different. Rich Piana, my greatest idol, rest in peace, Rich. I mean, he didn't really like actually become super relevant until around my age. He died at 44, but he was still like on the way up, and he was pretty much the biggest name in fitness. So yeah, no, you're right. Timing's, you know, time is different for everyone. Kind of excited to send you this box Funko Pop soon. A few exclusives in here. Awesome. I'm excited too, Ellie. Thank you for doing that. Thank you. Do extraordinary for extraordinary results. Mickey, I like that, and I agree. A merch shop is good. Start, but remember, if you do what everyone does, yeah, yep. Indeed. I hope I didn't miss anyone. Yo, what's up, Pyro? Or I'm sorry, Prowler. Psycho Prowler. Did that satisfy your needs, brother? Oh, there's what it do, Corexa. What's with this cheeky tank strap? So you like that? You like that, Corexa? Nice and cheeky with the tank straps. Can nor odd. Can't even. Can't odd. How much trust funding did old Jimmy B start with? Oh, I mean, yeah. No, yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, I don't know. I don't know, Corexa. That's the thing. I don't want to sit here and like tear other streamers down. I don't know I don't know their fucking background. You know what I mean? Like, I'll give you an example. I've heard around the grapevine, I've heard things said behind my back that say things like, I have it easy, or I complain too much, or I'm a lazy person. Like all of this stuff that, like, man, you really, really don't know the first thing about me. You don't know the first thing about my day. You just don't know jack shit. And that's what I'm trying to avoid. I don't want to say, oh man, Queso's just a fat slob. He's an industry plant. Like there's no fucking way. Like his claim to fame, like apparently like he posted a TikTok or two and like the next day he woke up with a fucking mass following. In today's day and age, that's not how it works. So like if it were to happen today, I'd say, no, you're fucking full of shit. You know what I mean? But yeah, I don't know. Like maybe that's how it happened. Who the fuck? What do I know? But even in that story, he said he had like 800 followers or 800 viewers, and then it went down to like 300, and then that's when he like posted and stuff. Like, what do you mean 800 viewers? That's what I want to know. How did you get to that point? You know what I mean? When teens are millions, it hurts my brain. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and you know what? Honestly, Datch, I think a lot of streamers start that way. You know, I think it's very rare that a streamer has really honestly, or how about I show speed? I know some of you have heard that soundbite where he's like, oh, I just had that one viewer. That one viewer, he kept me going, and then the next week it was 3, and then it was 8, and then the next week it was 24. It's like, what? Wait, what? You don't just stream to one person and then like you just all of a sudden, you stick to it for a couple of weeks, and now all of a sudden you have 8 and then 24 and then shut the fuck up. Like it doesn't work that way. Again, at least not in today's day and age, but maybe it did work for him that way. What the fuck do I know? What's your PR bench press at right now? Oh, bro, Jason, bro. Prowler, man, I could probably bench like fucking 225 pounds right now, dude. I don't even know. It's abysmal. Not shading. I'm not trying to. Those people don't know there's a world beyond this screen. I mean, yeah, Caraxa, almost certainly. And I understand why, Caraxa. I really feel the pressure. This is all momentum based. This is why I try, like, people need to get out of this mindset of like, oh, it's okay. Yeah, no, I don't have a substantial amount of time to put through, time or money to put into this, but I'm going at a steady pace. No. It's momentum based. If you're not rolling downhill, if you're just constantly streaming to 3 or 4 people day in and day out for months, you're not going anywhere. You're not going at any pace. You're walking in place. So I understand the people that, start to get consumed, and, those at the top are probably the worst when it comes to that. I mean, they like Caraxa said, they live looking at a screen. I kind of feel that way right now. Still waiting for that family member to leave me in inheritance. Yeah, exactly, Minnie. Yeah, I'm waiting for that too. Adopt an I don't give a fuck attitude and push your dream. I mean, Mickey, that's what I'm fucking. Are you? That's what I've been doing for over a year now. I started when I first started streaming. I'll tell it like this, Mickey. When I first started streaming, I was done with law enforcement. I'd found out like the prior year I had heart failure and my bodybuilding dream had, gone up in flames. And when I started streaming, I was afraid. I was afraid for the people I knew to know. And I was like, oh man, like, this is embarrassing. Like, they're going to see me streaming to no one and be like, oh, here goes Kelson again, chasing another fucking lofty dream. There he goes, head in the clouds, and it was almost like embarrassing. And I was like, I was timid. I was like almost trying to do it like covertly. Like, let me get other viewers. And, by the time like the people that that know me find out, discover my stream, they'll be like, oh shit, like he's streaming to a bunch of people, But that turned it quickly into like, you know what? I don't give a fuck. Matter of fact, I want everyone to know. I don't give a shit. Fine. Yeah, I was a couple. I have all these fucking wacky piercings and fucked up hair. I don't give a shit. Whatever. You know what I mean? Like, I'm doing this. Fuck it. So yeah, I mean, I definitely agree with that. I don't give a fuck attitude. I think that's what it takes, especially when it comes to this stuff. You should not give a shit what anyone thinks about your content. You just got to put it out there and refine it the best you can. Only 250 master. Yeah, bro. Yeah. Yeah. No, honestly. Well, no, I said 220. Wait, did I say 250? I said 220, or I meant 225, and maybe 250. But I mean, Caraxa, in the grand scheme of things, it's very that's garbage. Because the most I've ever done is twice that, more than twice that. So I've fallen from grace, unfortunately, when it comes to the weightlifting end of things. Typical feckers. Well, I mean, Mickey. So that's the other thing, streaming and content creation is just like anything in this world. The rich get richer. You know what I mean? It's people with wealth that can treat this like a business. Like I said, I think there's a very, very easy formula that you can use to make any stream successful. But you need money and you need employees. In other words, if you boost all of your posts, if you hire people to social media manage and hire people to network, and you hire multiple editors, you can, and you're putting out like actual content. Like, you're not just like farting into the camera. You are going to be successful. It's only a matter of time. But that's the problem. Everyone's trying to do it on their own. They're grinding away at streaming, not knowing that like You need to network for your stream. You need to find someone to expose your channel, because wherever you're streaming from is not going to. And that's another common misconception I had. Is like, oh man, as long as I streamed 8 hours a day, 7 days a week, because I thought like, oh man, you know, Twitch is eventually going to show my channel. People are going to eventually swing by, and the ones that like it are going to stay. Great. But that's not how it works at all. At all. Twitch doesn't expose you for shit. We are hundreds of viewers in Twitch. We still get, very rarely we get someone come in from Twitch. I think Datch is one of them. So anyways, yeah, if you don't expose your content, I mean, it's just, no eyes are, it's too competitive, you know, no eyes are gonna fall on it. So that, yeah, so I mean, the only reason it worked out for me is because for that 8 hours, Aura was in the room right next to me, and she was fucking networking away, telling everyone she could, and anyone who would lend an ear, like, hey, you know, go to Master's stream, like he's he's trying to build a community, or whatever the case, you know, whatever she fucking said or says, you know. I guess you're kind of Dynamo Morris. All my maxes are 100. It's all good, Carax. Hey, listen, I am. Like, when it comes to strength training, I do have good genetics. So, yeah, comparison is the thief of joy, my dear Caraxa, and I would not compare myself or yourself with myself, if that makes sense. Don't knock the farting. Hey, it's a special niche, yeah. Yeah, who's into fart content? Bottle farts is still an option. Oh man, I mean, I don't know. I'm open to any suggestions at this point. I mean, if there's one thing I learn in life, it's that I continue to learn. The more I learn, the more I know I don't know fucking shit. You know, and that goes for humanity as a whole. I like really running into people that have their nose in the air and like think they fucking they crack the code of life and all that stuff. I mean, it's only a matter of time till they get fucking severely humbled. Really, honestly. But yeah, I mean, it's what can I say? What can I say that hasn't been said? So great, Minnie. Thank you again for everything. I'm gonna check out that Tiki-Taki there, because yeah, I could use the moolah. $170 lasting for a couple of weeks is a lot better than no dollars. So I think that about does it, because we have a couple hours until I got to get ready for the evening stream. Man, what do I say other than thank you so very much, each and every one of you that tune into these IRL streams. It helps with the watch hours that we're still gunning for. And man, hopefully they start to pick up some steam. And hopefully, Minnie, we can fucking add TikTok again. That's been annoying. Sell your paintings on eBay. Oh, yes. Minnie, I've been asked for soiled underwear numerous times, mostly on Instagram though. Or told them, go watch I'll Lend You Fecker with the best threatening Latina voice in a sporking hand. You're a funny fucker, Mickey. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what to, dude, honestly, I've only seen like one of her sort of like copy and paste bot posts from long ago, because like someone sent it to me and was like, is this like, what is this? And I was like, no, that's a real person. So like, I don't know what her methods are. All I can say is they work. And you know, honestly, like we never get anyone that comes in the channel is like, bro, what are you doing? Like, you know, like stop fucking, you know, they don't come to the channel like spreading hate. They sometimes they come and they leave, but you know, sometimes they stay, you know? So anyways, what she's doing is definitely working. Nah, I'm compared too hard. If anything, I've hardly worked for my hundreds. Just need to actually try. Yeah, Carax, I do too, though. I need to get back into the swing of the gym life for sure. Aura brought me in from Facebook, exactly. No, I mean, and that many is by no means a rare instance. I mean, at this point, it feels like most of the people that have come in and stayed in this community have come from Aura, and that to me is the one of the biggest messages I try to spread is like, without Aura, I can't even begin to guess how many viewers we'd be averaging. I have no idea, but it wouldn't be the success we see today. That's for sure. It's a team effort, you know. Coming in, leaving, side to coming and leaving. The hump and dump, Caraxa. But guys, Caraxa, I appreciate you oh so very much. Thank you everybody for being here. Hope to talk to you guys again soon. If I don't get to see you guys on the evening stream, I hope you guys have a tremendous rest of your Friday night. Love you guys. Take it easy. Mwah. Yes, Caraxa, I'm well aware of your sense of humor at this point in time. Love you guys.